Businesses shuttered, parties banned, national holidays cancelled. Social life is in a lockdown chokehold all across Europe as governments struggle to smother the pandemic. And while some grit their teeth and abide, others rebel. It's prohibition all over again, but with a twist. Saloons hidden behind false walls are now in vogue, as well as guerrilla picnics, as police comb through the undergrowth for party partisans. Europe is just one big speakeasy.
Youths are fed up, in my opinion. I'm more in favor of holding us accountable individually rather than banning us from doing anything.
The lockdown does not correspond to what it should be, because people can leave Italy freely while we cannot leave our region. We can leave the house to visit friends during the day. If I go out of the house 10 times to visit 10 friends, I can do it.
The vast majority are disregarding their obligations. For example, they're not wearing masks and they're not keeping the minimum distance.
The first wave of COVID, then a second and now a third wave. A traditional way of life has been washed away by what very much looks like a tsunami now, the pandemic. And there's no sign of the tide turning anytime soon. In Germany, for instance, authorities openly admitted to creating a void of faith between them and the people.
There
is no silver bullet to end the pandemic, but we need clarity and resolve. We need transparent and pragmatic rules so that people know where they stand. Mistakes have been made when it comes to testing, to vaccinations, to digital solutions. The pandemic has held up a mirror to our country, reflecting our compulsion to lay down rules for everything, our fear of taking risks, the shunting back and forth of responsibility.
So, during pretty much everything, trust put in politicians to stop the spread of the virus is dissipating with every mixed signal they send, like this one.
Thursday, the 1st of April, as well as the 3rd of April, should be defined as calm days, with extensive contact restrictions and a ban on gatherings from the 1st to the 5th of April. The idea was a mistake. This mistake is my mistake alone. A mistake must be called a mistake, and above all, it must be corrected.
These people are out of their minds, these authoritarians. It's people get elected and something happens in their brain. They just think they can tell people what to do. They think they know everything. They don't allow us any freedom whatsoever to make our own health choices. Okay, sorry about the rant. Now let me keep going with the video.
At the same time, of course, I know that this whole matter triggers more uncertainty. I regret that deeply and apologize to all citizens.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Turned out to be no silver bullet against the coronavirus, prompting even more contradictions.
We won't give this AstraZeneca vaccine to people over 65. It has been green-lighted for people over 55 with a medical condition.
God!
AstraZeneca has an age restriction from 18 to 64.
The Standing Committee for Vaccination recommends the use of the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine on those over 60.
Moron!
And surely, COVID dissidents are only adding fuel to the fire of the pandemic, but the more helter-skelter the official response to the crisis is, the more anarchic the public mood will get.
Yeah.
As more people will be pushed into the ruinous and very, very deadly arena of COVID denial.
We don't want
COVID denial? God.
to obey the rules that have been imposed on us. They impose on us how to think, how to behave. They impose measures that are devastating for our
It's a bullshit virus.
people. We don't want to tolerate this any longer.
We can't go where we want, we can't come together, we can't see our loved ones anymore. And we think this is absolutely against our fundamental human rights. It's not just some measure. They're depriving us of our rights, and we are reclaiming our rights here.
The biggest goal we have is to end this corona dictatorship, because I suspect what is still to come.
God, thanks for watching.